Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back on Yogiland, and I discovered something that I didn't know. It's a simple thing, and it pertains to this map. Now, I told you I was going to clean this up, which I did, and I started to lime it because it needed liming, and we're going to continue on with that. But let me show you. I was looking at the map, and when we first got the map, you have field number 8 and field number 12 right here. And I bought field number 9 because I wanted this grass area. And it gave me a third field. What I didn't realize is we also own 21. We owned it from the get-go, and I didn't know it. So I'm going to run down there and see what's on it. It was the craziest thing. I didn't know we owned 21. And so I was doing harvesting, and I don't know why I happened to look at the main map, and there it was, 21. So it's right by the sugar factory, it looks like, and it's got sunflower seeds on it. And we own it, and it's full of weeds, and it's ready to harvest. So let's get our combine down there and get going with that. First of all, we need to get rid of this header and get us a corn header. It's just shocked me. I just... Oh, and I tell you, I've been having the darndest time with these trains. I'm just getting bounced off the trains left and right. They show up quite often. Uh-oh, that's not good. I smacked the side of that. It rolled back down, though. I think it'll be okay. Alright, we're going to grab that header, and then we're going to jump down there to 21. Why in the world would we own 21? It's so far away from the main farm. I was thinking about selling it, but I don't know if I get all my money back if I sell it. I don't think it works like the equipment. You know, if you sell the equipment, if you paid $400,000 for a piece of equipment, you only get $200 when you sell it. I don't think this works that way, but I couldn't prove it in a court of law. So I'm just going to hire a worker and let it go to town here, and hopefully it's going to work out for us. What's going on here? What? What? What's happening? Why wouldn't it go? I don't get it. Right, I'm trying to make it go faster. It should go faster. I can't seem to get it to go too fast. 16 is the limit on this. I didn't mod that any faster than 16. Okay, now this is empty. We need to go fill it up. Fill. Let's go do that. And as I said in the last episode, I cleaned up all the straw. We finished the harvest. Well, I thought I finished the harvest. Obviously, I didn't. And I need to go check on the corn to see if it's ready to harvest yet. It may or may not be. God, look at all the dirt on this canvas top on this thing. It's filthy. Look at how dirty that is. Yuck. But yes, I've been having such a hard time with the train system. It's just terrible. There's trains coming every 5 minutes, and look, here comes another one. They just fly through here. Actually, when I was working, I took the trains far away and stopped them so that they wouldn't run, because they were just clobbering me left and right. Okay, let's fill this thing up and then we'll go check the cornfield while it's filling because it takes a while to fill. Okay, grass is coming up, but it's not quite ready yet. And the corn is still growing. But it's 100% fertilized and it's weeded and everything's hunky-dory. So that's good. Let's run and check on the animals while we're waiting. Those are the weirdest trees. It's like somebody just came and stripped the bottom off of them. Of leaves and stuff. They're just weird looking. I want to make sure that the animals got fed. I don't see any food. It's 8:30. They should have gotten fed by now. There's no water. I don't know what's happening. That's kind of strange. And they're not making poo or anything. What is happening? Oh. I don't know what time... oh, wait a minute. This is a new map. Has this been turned on? Well, it says it has. Animal workers active, full troughs to capacity, clean animal pens. Everything looks like it should be running. Here, interesting. I don't know what this is down here. Well, I don't know what to do because they're not being fed. But I don't know. Maybe I'm too early. Maybe they don't get fed till 9, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I did have a mod that did do something, and it happened at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I might be thinking of that, and it may not be this particular mod. This one might not happen until afternoon. What was that? Oh, that was... never mind. That's the lime. Get freaked out every time money's spent. Because I'm slowly running out of money. One thing that I didn't notice on this map is any kind of refinery. So I don't know if there's any way to make diesel. I just don't know. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying I didn't necessarily run into anything that indicated that it did. So where did I run out? Big butter. I had somebody sent me a comment on Big Brute that told me that there is a hitch on the back of Big Brute. I knew there was a hitch on the back. It just never entered my mind to use it. Because I've only used Big Brute once, and it was an experiment because I hadn't used it. So I don't use it all the time. I just used it one time when I first got it, the mod that is. But they're telling me that you can hook extensions, you can hook trailers on it to haul more product, something like that. Anyway, I'll have to reread the comment, but somebody was kind enough to tell me that that the hitch could be used for that purpose on Big Brute. Technically, I haven't really used it much. I bought it on one farm, and I think I hired it to do one field, and that was it. I haven't actually used it or thought about using it for anything, so I'll have to take another look at it. But that might be kind of handy, though, if that's the case, which I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying it is. I just hadn't done it or thought of it yet. So, there you go. Something new to try. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're going to need to get a truck down there, so let's get off to the races. Now, that's a long way. Why in the world do you own that field? I'm thinking that the reason why you own that field is the sugar factory. You can plant sugar beets or sugar cane on it and then haul it right straight to the sugar factory. You suppose that's why you own Field 21? Because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass taking the crops from 21 all the way back to the farm. As you can see, this is a long ways away. I mean, it's not a terrible length to drive, but it's still kind of out of the way. While I'm here, let me see what is actually here. So, yeah, this is a sugar factory. Okay, so sugar cane or sugar beets. So, is that why? I can think of no other reason. It would be a good cash crop, I guess. So we're going to grab our sunflower seeds here. And I don't know what to do with them. So I think there's some production for them, but I don't remember. There was a refinery that used sunflower seeds for making fuel. And again, I don't recall if there's a refinery on this map or not. But let's go see what we can do with this. I don't know if this is I don't think this is a sell point right here. I think this is just a transfer station. Right here. Let's see. But before we do, let me run down the road here and see what this other place is. It's just an outbuilding. Looks like it. Oh, okay, this is our flour mill. All right, gotcha. What's this? Tobacco. Okay, and this is another storage place, maybe. Okay, what's this over here? Don't harass our lovely cows. Drink vegan milk from this day forward. Soybeans. Okay, this takes soybeans. That's your premium sales. Okay. Right, okay, so that's fine. Let's get rid of our sunflower seeds. I'm going to put them in here, and I think this is I think this is just a storage that we can pick it up by the train. I don't think this is a sell point. But rather than drive the truck back and forth, I'm going to dump everything in here. Okay, as you can see, you don't usually get a great yield from sunflower seeds and canola in the first place, but you can see that I'm not even going to get 2 full loads on this field. Part of it might be because it wasn't fertilized and it wasn't weeded and it wasn't, that kind of problem, that kind of issue might be one of the problems. The other is, you just don't get great yields from this kind of crop. The crop is very compressed, I think. It's not like they're potatoes. This is not like even one sunflower seed's a large equivalent to a potato or a sugar beet. But since we own the field and since the sugar factory's right there, guess what I'm planting? I wish I'd have known that, because if you remember, I made part of that one field sugar beets. I wouldn't have had to do that. All right, let's get that combine put away. Because if we do this in sugar beets, we could do sugar cane as well. I wonder if sugar cane might not be a better crop, because you only have to seed it once. And you'd get 3 harvests out of it. Might have to think about that. Maybe I will do sugar cane instead of sugar beets. Now, what was this plant? Ketchup. All right, we got ketchup here. And what was this? Carrot juice and baby food. That's funny. Makes me laugh. I'm anxious to find out if all of this production works as advertised. We've seen a few maps that they put production on, and part of the production doesn't work. Here comes another train. Get out of the way. Train coming through. All right then, let's see. We need to get our seeder. And it looks like it's full up and ready to go. And before we do that, let's see, we need to get down there with... I don't know if we need to lime it or not. Well, let's take this... Well, hang on. That might not be the thing to do. Let's run the fertilizer down there. And then we'll take the plow down. There goes another train. Oh my goodness. They just, every 5 minutes there's another train. Somebody's running some kind of a chainsaw or lawnmower or something outside, and it's too dang hot for me to close my window. I'm hoping you're not able to hear it, but it's kind of distracting to me. On one hand, it's life affirming. There's life out there. Somebody's doing something. You know what I mean? It's all part of summer. What do you do in the summer? You mow your lawn. You have hot dogs and hamburgers and barbecues and family over, and you go swimming. You go to the beach. You live life. I have mixed feelings. I don't know if you've heard me talk about living across the street from the grade school and how annoyed I get sometimes that there's always somebody parked in front of my house. There's always somebody driving in my driveway to turn around or whatever. And sometimes to park. And then they run across the school to pick up their kid. And if I have to leave, I have to wait for them. Now, it's against the law. I could have them towed. I could have them ticketed. But I don't want to do that. And besides that, by the time I get the police here, they're gone. So, it's just an inconvenience that if I have to go someplace, sometimes, I have to sit and wait for somebody to come back to their car. Pain in the butt. On the other hand, it is nice when it's it does need lime. It's nice that that it's life affirming, because I can look outside if it's quiet and kind of lonely. At any time during the day, there's always somebody coming and going from the school. There's people, so it's kind of life affirming, if you know what I mean. There are times where it's blessedly quiet, and I'll step outside onto my front porch, and it's quiet, and it's enjoyable. But what's a little bit more enjoyable to me is sitting on the front porch and having a car drive by once in a while. Not constantly, not the constant coming and going and honking. But in the summertime, there's no school, so there's not much going on at the school. So it's very quiet, and occasionally a car will drive by. That's kind of nice. Just have a quiet day, you're swinging on the front porch, and a car goes by and you wave to your neighbor or something. That's kind of nice. There's other times where it's just absolutely quiet, and you kind of get that, it's quiet. And then you get that, it's kind of lonely. So it's good for every mood you've got, let's put it that way. This is going to take a while, so I might just let it go. Let's go check on something else. Let me turn the trains on and pick up that stuff we put in that. I don't know how it works, so let's go find out. We want to grab one of those trains. This one here, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't think it would be this one. It's going to have to be a different train. Where are we? Let's see. Okay, we're on the wrong train. Say this is the wrong train. We need to get on. Where's this one now? Can't see where I'm at. I can't see where I'm at. Where's this train at? How come I can't see it on the map? I should be able to see myself moving. There I am. It just appeared. Wasn't there a minute ago. Okay. So this is the right train. And I need to have one that goes under a spout. That's what I was looking for. Right, I'm going too dang fast, aren't I? Oh, man. Stop. 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 Stop, 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 stop. Go back. Okay, now don't overshoot it, so. Okay, we're gonna move up to the front. Okay. Sugar. Sugar cane. Sugar beets. Total mixed rations. Oh! This is the sugar factory. Okay. I didn't realize. I thought it was the other one. But now we know we can move our sugar and stuff around. Uh-oh. Is there not a Scoopy thing on here? There isn't. I can't pick up stuff with the train from here. Well, bummer trails. Well, that's good to know, I guess. So I'm going to have to bring my truck back and get my crop. Didn't realize that. So it's just a storage. I hope I can get my stuff back out. How do I get my stuff back out? Where's the spouty thing? Oh no, where's the spouty thing? Where did my crop go? What? Did I sell it? I don't think so. Sunflower seeds. It says I don't have any. Where'd my sunflower seeds go? It did. Look, I've got money. That's a sell point. I didn't have that much money. I only had $300,000. I didn't notice when I put it in. I'll have to look at the video when I edit it and see if I'm actually making money when I dump that stuff in there. Well, darn, I didn't even notice that. I thought I was storing it. Well, you know what? I need the money. I didn't need the sunflower seeds, so all works out in the end. Kinda. Sorta. But hey, I stopped the trains. I gotta go check on the lime guy again. Now he's empty again. Now see, this is the kind of stuff I was going to do offline because I got really nothing else to do except for this. And it's going to take a long time, so now I can actually go ahead and do the spraying. I don't need to do the lime first. I can do the fertilizer first, then the lime, and then plow. I don't think it makes any difference. I like to spray the fertilizer on and then wipe it off with the lime. I mean, I like to put the lime on first, wipe it off with the fertilizer, and then plow it. But it doesn't have to be that way. Wait for that to fill again. How's the grass doing over there? Let it grow some more. Oh, is the corn ready? It is. Corn's ready. All right. Well, guys, I guess I should have left the corn header on, huh? I want to go check on the animals since it's almost 10 o'clock. See if they got fed. I didn't see Wasn't watching the UI up above, so I don't know. It should come on and tell me when they've gotten fed. I don't see anything. No water. That's weird. Alright, let's go get our combine. Get that corn header put back on. Now see these lights up here? Look at those lights. They're like stadium lights. When it's nighttime, boy, they brighten up the place, I'll tell you. I don't know what my electricity bill is, but probably outrageous. Okay. Get our truck down there and get it ready. I'll probably end up selling everything because I need money to operate, so. I was thinking about taking grain over to make bread. Oh, I got to make flour first. But that's kind of a luxury because I don't have money to operate on, so what's the point of doing that? I don't know. We'll wait. Let's get him started. And get this thing fertilized. And then this thing's ready. Get him back. Hopefully, this will finish that field off, I hope, because it's $6,000 every time I fill this thing up with lime. Anxious to find out how the gold farm works. In the game. I don't know. This should finish this field off. I think it's going to. God, that thing's dirty. Isn't that thing dirty? Go wash it. Those birds just come flying out of the ground. How does that happen? Do they just are they underneath the ground looking for worms and you scare them and they just come popping out of the ground? Okay, Andy's almost full of corn. Good old Andy Tom's driving a corn husker. Corn harvester. The corn thingamabobberdoodle. See what this thing looks like when it's clean. Look, there's green and yellow. You couldn't even see that. The thing was solid brown. It actually washed up pretty quickly, didn't it? I think it's clean already. Wouldn't that be cool if, as you was watching it, that much dirt, if there was just a big puddle of mud underneath when you're done? That'd be funny. Looks completely different when it's clean, doesn't it? Could actually put a flag on it and run it in a parade. Woohoo! Darn birds again. Take it out to the edge here. Just park it. Alright, let's grab our truck. Get us some corn. And he's waiting patiently. That's something that I haven't had yet. Well, wait a minute. Yes, I have. I did. Early on in the season. I was just thinking of a nice corn on the cob. Sweet corn. Lots of butter, a little bit of salt. Just sounded good all of a sudden. That golden corn. You can see, did you see the spout on the combine as it was emptying? The combine was actually raising up, like there was actually weight in it. Notice the little things once in a while if you're really watching for them. And I realized too that that I'm coming into the farm the wrong way, the complete opposite way that I should. Stop, stop, stop. Right, yeah, I'm coming in the wrong way because I've been coming in this way. Now, here's the thing. I'm coming in under here. Now, that's not a problem dumping into here. But when it comes time to take and sell, it's going to... No, wait a minute. Yeah, it needs to come this way because I need to start and go this way. Because if I'm selling and everything's coming in this way, I'm going to pick up a load of corn. Then it's going to go through here and drop it back in. And it's not going to go sell it. So I need to get everything the other way. They need to come in this way and go through that secondly. Because if I'm selling, the truck's going to come through here empty. And it's going to stop here, pick up the corn, take it to the sell point. Where if it comes in this way, like I said, it's going to pick up the corn, it's going to go through here and put it right back in the silo. So I need to swap that around. And I'm going to put a sell point in here. So let's do that. I'm going to put one of my sell points in. There's a big empty spot here. Okay, so let's see, where should I put it? Does it matter? I could actually put it right there. Doesn't really matter. A little bit further. I can always move it if it's inconvenient. So grab this. I'm getting disappointed. It's not staying as dark or as light as it was. At one particular point, it's way after 9 before it gets dark. In late June. June 21st is the first day of summer, and from that point on, the days start getting shorter again. And by the time we get to August now, it's already getting. It's starting to get dark a little after 8 o'clock. It used to stay light till about 9:30. Even there's still even a little bit of lightness at 9:45, but definitely 9 to 9:30 it's still light out. And now it's about 8:30 and it's getting dark already. So disappointing. I like it when it stays light later. It just, I don't know. It just. If the day's nice, like summertime nice, it's nice that it lasts a little bit longer. You expect it to be dark and gloomy in the wintertime. You just do. And it is. So. I didn't check to see how much we got for the corn, but it looked like we got a sizable chunk. I'll watch it this time. I have a tendency not to watch HUDs. Well, you'll notice that I turn mine off most of the time. They're obtrusive to me, and I tend not to watch them. The same way with if I'm on a game that is multiplayer, like an MMO and something, and you've got local chat someplace on the screen. There's a local chat. In the space game I play, Elite Dangerous, the local chat is up in the left-hand corner. I never look at it. Never. On some games, it's on the lower left-hand corner, like World of Warcraft. Never look at them. Even the HUD, I never look at. Now, I'm playing The Witcher 3, as you well know, if you're watching them. And if you are, thank you. I appreciate it very much. A lot of hard work goes into it, and I don't have a lot of people watching those videos. And so I appreciate everyone that does, more than you know. Anyway, it's funny because when you're on a quest, I get so absorbed in the role-playing aspect of it, as what's going on in the character, with the character on the screen, that I forget there's a HUD. And the HUD will tell you things. And so I'm running through a cave, for example, and I don't know where to go next or what to do next. It's telling me a lot of times in the HUD, but I ignore that. I don't see it because I'm as absorbed in what the character's doing and what's around him. And I'm running around and I'm going into corners thinking, oh my God, what am I looking for? Where am I at? What am I supposed to be doing? And then 5-10 minutes later, I look up and it says, you need to wait till midnight. And, oh, are you kidding me? Why didn't I look at that in the first place? But it's the way I play. I do really get absorbed into the games. Okay, we made 153,000, almost 154,000 on that corn. That's a pretty good payday. Anyway, yeah, I get into the role-playing games. Now, again, don't laugh. I do not dress like an elf and put elf ears on and pretend that I'm running through the forest half naked. That's not the kind of role-playing I do. I just get into the story and the characters. The characters become real to me, if you will. And some games, that's easy. Red Dead Redemption was so easy to grow attached to the characters. It's the same way in Witcher 3 too. So, but that's all the time I've got for today. So I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, happy farming.